They are sending power from space. That sounds like science fiction. But it is a real idea. People are working on it right now. It is called space-based solar power. This concept means collecting sunlight far above the Earth. Then that energy is sent down to us without wires. It is a bold plan to help power our world. It could change how we think about electricity forever. This is not a fantasy from a movie. It is a serious engineering challenge being tackled today. Imagine a giant solar panel orbiting the planet. It is like a huge mirror in the sky. It catches sunlight all day, and it catches sunlight all night. There are no clouds to block the sun. There is no weather to worry about. The sun shines on this satellite almost constantly. The satellite turns this sunlight into electricity. A space-based solar power system has three main parts. The first part is the collector in space. This is a very large platform that orbits the Earth. It is covered with thousands of solar panels or mirrors. These panels are designed to capture as much sunlight as possible. In space, the sun's rays are stronger because they do not pass through the atmosphere. The panels can be very efficient at turning sunlight into electricity. This collector would be one of the largest structures ever put into orbit. The second part is the transmitter. After the solar panels create electricity, it needs to be sent to Earth. The transmitter converts it into a focused beam. This beam can be made of microwaves. Microwaves are a type of radio wave, similar to what our phones and Wi-Fi routers use. They travel long distances with very little energy loss. Or the beam can be made of lasers. Lasers are highly focused beams of light. Both can carry energy from satellite to ground. The third part is the receiver on the ground. For a microwave beam, this receiver is called a rectenna, possibly several kilometers wide. Today, we have solar panels on our rooftops and in large fields. They make clean energy from the sun. But the most obvious limitation is nighttime. For half the day, they produce no power. We need other sources or massive batteries, adding cost and complexity. In space, a high-orbit satellite can see the sun over 99% of the time, providing a continuous flow of power. On Earth, weather blocks light. Space has no clouds, wind, or rain. A same-size panel makes much more electricity in space than on Earth. This higher efficiency helps justify launch costs. A space system can deliver power almost anywhere, steering its beam to different stations. It could help remote places, islands, and disaster relief. Its biggest benefit is consistency, constant baseload power. It can run factories, power hospitals, keep cities lit at night, reducing the need for massive storage on a renewable grid. At the point of use, beamed energy is completely clean. It could reduce reliance on coal, oil, and natural gas. A step forward against climate change for future generations. It drives innovation, lowers launch costs, and creates jobs across aerospace, robotics, materials, and manufacturing. The biggest and most immediate challenge is cost. Building, launching, and assembling a massive satellite is expensive. A single satellite could weigh thousands of tons. Current launch costs are astronomical. Today, its electricity would be too costly versus Earth-based sources. Launch costs must fall dramatically. Progress is being made, but more is needed. Safety is another major concern. Powerful beams make people nervous. Microwave beams would be spread over a large area with low power density. Fail-safes would instantly shut off any misaimed beam. Space is hazardous. Debris threatens large satellites. Even small fragments can cause serious damage. Satellites need shielding and maneuvering. Complex political and legal questions must be solved. Countries must agree on orbital slots, frequencies, and safety standards. Without global cooperation, this vision cannot be realized. Who is working on this now? Countries and companies are actively engaged. The United States, China, Japan, the United Kingdom. JAXA has studied space solar for decades and run wireless power tests. Imagine a small island community in the vast Pacific. Call it a place like Kiribati. Nights are lit by dim kerosene lamps. A noisy diesel generator runs only a few hours a day. Fuel is costly. Fuel comes by boat monthly. Storms can delay it for weeks. Medicine spoils. Children cannot study after sunset. Cold chains break. Livelihoods stall. The generator pollutes and never lets the island rest. On a cleared patch of land, a new facility rises. A rectenna, a quiet field of wire mesh antennas. One day, it is switched on. A gentle, invisible beam arrives from high above. Suddenly the island has power, 24 hours a day. Classrooms stay lit. Students use computers. Medicines and vaccines are safe. The diesel falls silent for good. New businesses start on clean, affordable electricity. People connect, learn online, and access healthcare. No more waiting for the fuel ship. Many myths and fears come to mind, like a so-called death ray. This misunderstands the physics. Microwave beams spread wide with low ground power density, comparable to standing in bright sunlight. Not concentrated enough to burn or harm people or animals. It won't replace all energy. It adds to a diverse portfolio. Its strength is consistency, to balance intermittency. The path is incremental and transparent. Small, verifiable experiments. Data earns trust and shapes sensible regulations. Falling launch costs and automation strengthen the economics. See it as milestones building over time. Beaming power from space sounds futuristic, but the science is sound. Go where sunlight is constant and powerful. Collect it there. Send it where it is needed most. Beyond night, clouds, and seasons. Costs are high, engineering complex, politics hard, but not impossible. Progress will be gradual, pilots for bases and villages. An idea worth watching, a practical hope for a cleaner, more sustainable future.